called squamous epithelium. Identify pointed structure, mesothelium. Okay? Ito, ayan. Classify pointed tissue, be specific. Loose yan. Okay? Ba? Pwede ng picture, ha? Dami-dami na ng pictures. Malilito lang kayo. So, what is this? Classify pointed tissue. Okay? So, let's look at that particular tissue under high magnification. Okay? So, one thyroid follicle, another thyroid follicle. Okay? One thyroid follicle adjacent to this thyroid follicle. Okay? Classify pointed tissue, be specific. Simple cuboidal. Okay, don't ever commit the mistake of writing down stratified cuboidal epithelium. Okay, so look, di ba? It looks like stratified cuboidal. So actually, this one lines this thyroid follicle. This one should be lining that thyroid follicle. Okay, so yung pinkish structures inside is your what? Thyroglobulin or colloid. Starting from there, classify pointed tissue completely. Okay, stratify squamous epithelium, keratinizing or dry type. Okay? So, let's study the skin na lang later. Okay?
Mas madali yung kasi hindi naman madali kasi yung clear.
Okay. Classify pointed tissue, be specific. Stratified pa rin. Squamous epithelium, keratinizing or dry type. Okay? Identify whole organ. Be specific. Skin. Is it thick or skin? Or thin? Actually, I really do not know. Kasi remember, you base the classification of the skin based on the thickness of the epidermis. But remember, your thick skin is present only where? In the palm and the soles, right? So, I would appreciate if I would be able to see the hypodermis at saka yung dermal layer, okay, of the structure that is being asked to be identified. Kasi remember, what is the major difference between yung thick at saka thin skin? Di ba wala kang sebaceous glands pagka sa thick skin? Kaya ito, wala akong makita, hindi ko alam kung thin or thick skin ito. Kasi I don't know if there are sebaceous glands present in the dermis or, okay? So, basta skin. Okay? So, higher magnification of your stratified squamous epithelium, dry type, or keratinizing. Yan. Classify pointed tissue, be specific. Stratified squamous epithelium, wet type or non-keratinizing. Would you be able to say that it's the esophagus or the vagina? Actually, ako hindi ko masasabi. Okay? Actually, mahirap. Kasi remember ang esophagus mo, underneath is a layer of loose connective tissue. Pero mukhang ito, loose connective tissue ito. And you should see glands in the lamina propria and in the submucosa if you want to differentiate it from the vagina. Ang vagina nyo, ganyan ang lining epithelium, but the underlying connective tissue is dense, irregular connective tissue. Okay? And your vagina has no glands in the underlying connective tissue and it's highly vascular. Okay? Sinasabi ko lang sa inyo para alam nyo, Kasi pina-identify sa inyo ang lamina propria and it's the vagina, the answer would be different, right? Kasi if it's the esophagus, this one is loose connective tissue. If it's the vagina, it is dense irregular connective tissue. Okay? So remember, you name the epithelium according to the shape of the cells on the topmost layer. Hindi dun sa lowermost layer ng cells. Kasi most of the time, the cells at the lowermost layer are what? Columnar. Diba? Okay. Stratified squamous epithelium, wet type, or non-keratinizing. Can you identify the epithelium from this magnification? Actually, hindi. Kaya lang alam ko, urinary bladder yan eh, di ba? Ganyan ang itsura ng slide nyo. Pero if you're under that magnification, you cannot say that it's, alam ko, stratified. But I do not know if it's squamous or transitional, right? Okay. Oh. Ganda, di ba? Okay. So, what is this? Squamous transitional. Okay. So, look at the cells on the topmost layer. Diba? They are rounded, almost dome-shaped, and they are protruding towards the lumen, which is supposed to be the lumen of your urinary bladder. So, if the urinary bladder is distended, what do you expect of the cells on the topmost layer? So, napa-flatten. O, kaya expect na it should be a bladder which is not distended ang lalabas sa examination. That's this. Star-shaped lumen, wala na ureter, di ba? Okay, look at the top shape of the cells on the topmost layer. Ano yan? Classify pointed tissue, be specific. Transitional pa rin. Okay? Classify pointed tissue, be specific. Loose. Okay, connective tissue. Nandyan yung basement membrane. Okay? This is actually a longitudinal section of your ureter. Okay? So, ganun din, no? Maganda. Okay? So, classify pointed tissue, transitional, epithelium. Ano yan? Ito ang vagina actually. Okay? I cannot see the fibers, di ba? Kasi supposedly this is, the connective tissue here is made up of dense, irregular connective tissue. Pero pangit yung staining, kaya hindi ko makita yung fibers. But it is highly vascular, di ba? Yan, no? Daming blood vessels. And there are no glands, no? So, classify pointed tissue, dense, irregular connective tissue. Classify pointed tissue, stratified, squamous, epithelium, wet type, or non-keratinizing. Okay. Same banana. Okay? Higher magnification. So, pagka epithelium, you expect, okay, the specimen to be focused under high magnification. Classify whole structure according to the type of secretion. Okay, it's a serous gland, right? Okay, so classify pointed or whole structure according to morphology. Actually, yung parotid gland nyo, iba-ibang sinasabi. Ibang libro, compound, tubular, alveolar. Okay? So, identify pointed structure. Striated or intralobular duct. Okay? So, remember, di ba pagka-gland, meron kang secretory at saka glandular portion. Ay, secretory or glandular portion and your ductal portion. Okay? So, the smallest unit of the ductal system of your gland is called what? Intercalated duct. So how would you differentiate the intercalated duct from your striated or intralobular or interlobular duct?